the man in charge of my fucking mail, and he's up there covering his ears like he's in kindergarten and doesn't want to listen to what the teacher has to say. Hello everybody, today we're going to be talking about a congressional hearing that was wilder than any reality TV show. This one's got everything from screaming to drama to ear covering. And the person who's covering his ears is the person who runs the post office. That's right, the head of the post office is pulling a, I can't hear you, my ears are covered. My man is acting like he's in kindergarten. Before we watch the video, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. Thank you. Just to give you a little more background on this story, the Postmaster General's name is Louis DeJoy. He had been brought before Congress to testify on the agency's performance and modernization efforts. How have they been doing? How can they modernize? How can they work in this new economy? The shouting was sparked at the House Oversight Committee hearing titled Oversight of the U.S. Post Office. During the exchange, a Georgia Republican Representative Richard McCormick lambasted DeJoy for his poor performance heading the agency. That's where this video I'm about to show you starts. This man is acting like he's in kindergarten. He doesn't want to hear what the Congress has to say about him and his job. That's where we're at right now.
You, sir, do not get an A grade. You cannot give yourself that grade.
I just did.
You can't. You can't grade your own paper, sir.
My guy just pulled a I investigated myself and I found myself not guilty. Imagine giving kids papers to grade themselves. Bro, they be giving themselves A's all the time. This man is wrong for that and he knows it. That little smirk he got tells you he knows he's fucking wrong.
I've been to medical school. I got my MBA. You can't. I'm sorry. You were graded by the United States people. And they don't use your service anymore. You bankrupt.
That is not true.
You bankrupt this through your reputation only. Through your reputation, you are responsible for the fall of the Postal Service and the lack of accountability.
Congress is responsible for the fall of the Postal Service.
So it's Congress.
I am trying to fix
on your
the Postal
watch,
Service.
With all the AI.
Before my watch, the same stuff happened.
With all the AI, with all the computer systems, you're worse than if I took a horse and picked up the mail and delivered it 2 miles down the road.
You can't triple stamp a double stamp. You can't triple stamp a double stamp, Lord.
That's you. I hope you got that on camera. This is the response that the postmaster just gave Congress when he doesn't like what he hears. Literally.
He is not wrong for that. A lot of people do not use the USPS, the Postal Service. A lot of people shop through Amazon. And how often do you send a letter? How often do you send a package? And when you send a package, who are you sending it to? Are you sending it through USPS? Or are you going to UPS or FedEx? How often have you said, I don't want to go there because I have another more reliable service? He's not wrong for that. The American people, me included, I don't use the post office that often. Anytime I get mail, it's usually junk mail and bills, bro. Nobody, like, it's a good job. Having a post office job is great, but like their service has diminished so much compared to a few years ago when everybody was using the Postal Service.
Truly covered his ears and gave himself the grade of A. And with that, sir, I rest.
Good.
I don't want to say it's 100% his responsibility, but he is the head of the post office. He is the head of the Postal Service. He should be trying to find a way to manage his job better so he can gain more money and modernize. So this is the things you guys have to understand. During the hearing, the committee's chairman, James Comer, representative of Kentucky, noted that the USPS has lost nearly $10 billion in 2024, and the estimated loss for USPS next year will be $6.5 billion. They're hemorrhaging money. Basically, under DeJoy, this is what he wants to do. Listen to this nonsense. He wants to add 100,000 more workers into the Postal Service. How does that make any sense? How would you want to add more people to a position that you're not making any money from? That makes little to no sense. Economy tells you straight up, we're not making no money. We can't hire new people. How are you hiring more people when we don't have the money for this? Let's be real. Let's be real. The first thing that's going to happen, Comer is suggesting that the USPS could use cost cutting. And Elon Musk's DOGE, his Department of Government Efficiency that he's trying to implement, which I do think the USPS can be way more efficient. There's plenty of things they can use to cost services and cut services. But my thoughts on the post office are this. I think in New York City, especially, is basically a place where a lot of homeless people stay, or they'll just open the door for you asking for a tip or change. Most mail we get nowadays is junk mail or bills. Most people just throw them shits out, and even then, you can get paperless billing. The USPS needs to work out a contract with certain companies that can only use USPS. So for instance, imagine you're buying from Walmart. Walmart has a contract to only use USPS shipping and handling. So you won't be getting your Walmart boxes through UPS or FedEx. You can only get them through USPS. Like how Amazon has some kind of connection with UPS because you can return all your packages to a UPS or a FedEx. The USPS needs to do that same kind of managing when it comes to money. Most people probably trust PS now instead of the post office. I think that's crazy. There's one thing I will forever love the post office for though. It's good for delivering fast mail. So let's say you need overnight shipping or 2-day shipping for something. I've never seen the post office mess up on that, at least in my experience. If you've seen the post office mess up your 2-day shipping or anything like that, let me know. But I just thought this video was wild, and when it came across my feed the other day, well today, I was just like, how are adults acting like this? This is the man in charge of my fucking mail, and he's up there covering his ears like he's in kindergarten and doesn't want to listen to what the teacher has to say. Bro, why are we hiring people like this? What's going on in the world? What's happening? Please, am I going crazy, or is this wrong for an adult to do? Please let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below if I'm right or wrong. I don't care. Let me know your opinion. That's the end of this video. If you made it this far, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one. Peace.